Hey, my name's Ashton and welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new here. So right off the bat, I want to say I do have actual notes that I'll be looking at this time. So if I look down for a second, that's why, because I wanted to write out everything that I wanted to talk about, so I'm not pausing as much and going, and doing that. So I might glance down or read a little bit just to know. So number one, the reason why I wanted to make this video was for anyone who feels like they've tried everything to lose weight and still ended up feeling like they failed, because I've been there, that's why. If you ever thought maybe I'm just not disciplined enough, maybe I need to be harder, be stricter, work out more, eat less, this video is for you. Because I need you to hear this first. There's nothing wrong with you, you didn't fail. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I have been there. I have thought all those things. I've been very negative on myself during my weight loss journey, just believing that I was not working hard enough, that I wasn't that disciplined, that I needed to put in more work, more effort, eat less, do more cardio, like just overwork my body and put myself through so much stress. So I don't want anyone else to feel that way. So this is why I'm making this video, because I don't think this topic itself is talked about enough from this perspective. So in this section, I'm going to probably do sections for the video, and the first time ever. So it's be like, why so many of us feel like we failed? Because I've been thinking about this for a long time. Like, why do we constantly feel this way? Be like, so a lot of weight loss content we see online pushes this idea that success only comes from doing more, like more cardio, stricter diets, cutting more calories, and pushing harder. You will see that on YouTube videos about people who lost weight within a month, or they did a certain workout routine. They tried to be like a certain like celebrity. I see a lot of K-pop like workouts or diets or things like that, as well as Instagram, TikTok, any of those really push workouts. There are influencers who go, you can look, or they claim you can look like me if you do my workout, if you eat like me, things like that. So we are constantly being pushed these videos, and we feel like, okay, if I work out like this person, or if I eat like this person, I will look like that, which is not correct at all. Once again, social media is full of clickbait. How to get abs in 2 weeks. Now, Chloe Ting does have ab workouts and things like that, and I understand clickbait is needed to get on videos. So for certain workout videos that just, like get abs in 2 weeks, I feel like most people know they're not going to, but still there are some people who will be like, if I just do this in 2 weeks, I can get abs. There's also how to lose belly fat fast, which I have to tell you, you cannot target where you lose weight. You can't target spot or spot reduction or something. I forget the term, but if I remember what editing I'll put, I think it's spot reduction or something like that. So if you only want to lose belly fat, you can do core and abs and try to diet, but you can't choose where to lose weight. Same as we can't necessarily choose where to gain weight. You can try to build muscle, but like everyone's body is different. I also seen one workout for a flat stomach, like do this every day and you'll get a flat stomach. There's also, or I didn't change how I eat at all and still lost weight. I don't know if you've seen those things. I've seen so many people being like, oh, I've done this one thing, or I did this workout challenge or whatever it was, and I didn't change my diet at all. Like I still ate like crap. I still did blah, 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 and I lost all this weight. I truly don't believe any of that now that where I'm at, I understand that. However, me 10 years ago, even me in high school, I would see that and be like, oh my God, that's amazing. I need to do that. But that's not helpful. And as well, when you click on these videos and you want to do them, you go, okay, at the end of this, I can look like this person, or I'm gonna lose all this weight like this person did. I want to be like them. And then when those things don't work for us, we assume it's because we didn't try hard enough. But the truth is, most of that content isn't made for everyone. And that's the main thing. These workouts are not designed for everyone. For example, like my starting weight where I was at, that stuff was not made for me. I was 200 plus pounds. It was not made for someone like me. And now we're gonna get into section 2, which is the different starting points and different journeys, because everyone starts off somewhere and it's different for everyone. You might be starting at a heavier weight, you might be starting at a lower weight than someone who's trying to lose weight, and well, everyone's valid for that, as well as different journeys for what you want to do. You want to just lose some weight, you want to gain muscle, you know, all different reasons. So a lot of popular weight loss videos are made by people who started usually around 200 pounds, sometimes even 150 pounds or less, and they lost maybe about 20 to 30 pounds, which that is still valid. And I have to say that's still amazing accomplishment. They absolutely put in the work and dedication. I'm never gonna take that away from anyone. I love to see those kind of transformations, no matter what your starting weight was or how much weight you lost. That's amazing. That is an accomplishment and you should be proud of yourself. But their journey is different than someone starting at 200 plus pounds. It's also different from someone who gained a lot of weight quickly. It's different from someone who lost weight unintentionally, gained most of it back, and it's also different from people dealing with loose skin. Our bodies respond differently, our timelines are different, our needs are different, and yet we're all consuming the same advice and blaming ourselves when it doesn't work. And that's why I wanted to make this video, because especially right now, because I'm doing my Chloe Teen workouts again, I am being pushed these videos that say these things are keeping you fat, the 10 things I did to help me lose weight fast, do this every day for like a snatched waist, you know, all these type of videos that would have enticed me 10 years ago. And I would have done those videos, and then I probably would not have seen much of a difference and then feel like I'm a failure. Because one of the things I talked about was gaining weight quickly, which I've done. I lost weight unintentionally and I gained about half or a bit more back, you know? So those little videos would not do it for me. Someone who's like, oh, I started at 140 pounds and I lost 30 pounds. This is what I did. This is how I do it. Because those videos are very popular. A lot of those videos are from creators who seem to be different body type than me, different body shape, and all those things. So what worked for them is not going to work for me. They were also starting at a much lower weight than I did when I started my intentional weight loss. So now we're on to section 3, which is the overlooked group, bodies that changed quickly. So there's another group of people whose bodies I relate to a lot, and those are postpartum women. So pregnancy changes the body quickly. I think if you know someone who's been pregnant, you know that, or you might have seen some stuff online. So the skin stretches quickly, weight is gained in a short amount of time, and for many women, these bodies don't return to what they were before, especially in the stomach area. I have friends who are moms and they've had babies and their bodies have not gone back to what they were before they got pregnant, and that's just how the body is. As well as I feel like for most moms, it's very difficult to get back into a workout routine if you had that before. It's also hard to think about yourself and like try to make healthy meals for yourself, or try to get in like intentional exercise, even if it's just walking or things, because you are with a baby, maybe you have other kids, you have to go back to work. There's a lot of things. So it's very hard, I feel, for postpartum women to get back into the routine. And I want to say there is content about postpartum bodies, but even then there's still so much a shame around bellies, loose skin, and softness. People don't talk about it enough, and when we don't see our bodies like this represented, it's easy to feel embarrassed or broken, even though nothing is wrong with us. So once again, this is why I'm doing this video, because I have seen some videos about postpartum, people talking about it, how they don't feel comfortable with their stomach, they feel insecure, they don't know how to dress anymore, they've been trying to get working out again to try to get back to their body. I've also seen women who have done that, managed to get back to where they were, but then they got pregnant again, and then it seemed like they lost all that progress. Even though they still did the progress, they created a human and then they created another human. Like, that's amazing in itself, but I understand we don't talk enough about postpartum bellies or loose skin or just stretched out bellies, softness, any of that. We don't, because we have been conditioned to believe that that is something to be ashamed of, that we shouldn't embrace it, talk about, or anything of that sort. So now let's get into section 4, which is my realization about my loose skin. So for a long time, I thought I was just doing something wrong. I thought that if I worked harder, restricted more, did way too much cardio, to be honest, my body would finally fix itself. But then I realized a lot of what I'm seeing is loose skin, and everything shifted. So I just did a video about like my New Year's goals and things, and I just finally talked about how I realized this is loose skin. I don't know why I was not thinking it, and I feel it's just because loose skin is not talked about a lot because of embarrassment. And I was thinking, I was looking at my stomach, and then I've seen some other women who are postpartum. I saw their stomach, I was like, that is loose skin as well, because they gained so much weight. And it just made me realize something, like something finally connected and clicked in my brain. And these things were, it didn't mean that I failed, it meant I worked hard. I lost weight. Sorry, my phone was like out of storage. You're wrong. Anyway, oh my. And instead of fighting it with punishment, I could finally approach my goals with kindness. So I have, well, actually, no, let me go into section 5 now, which is what I'm doing now without extremes. So right now, I've talked about it, I'm doing my Chloe Teen Challenge. I still practice portion control like I have been doing because I live with my boyfriend and his parents, and so we don't have a choice in what is made because his parents make food. And even though it's delicious and yummy Chinese food, a lot of it is cooked with a lot of oils and fats and things like that. And there's also a lot of carbs like rice and noodles and bread. So I just do a lot of portion control, and I find that really helps me. I eat enough to the point where I don't feel full, and usually that's good with me. Sometimes I might be a little hungry and then I'll have a little snack, but so far it's been working very good for me. As well, I drink a lot of water. My boyfriend got me a new cup. It's a Stanley. I take it with me. I drink at least one of my Stanley a day, if not a little bit more. And I also have a water bottle that I bring with me to work and drink that as well. So I always make sure that I drink water, because I also find I was dehydrated a lot of the time and my head would be killing me. So being hydrated is fantastic, and I still live my life. I go out and I eat food. I just had a vlog about me and my boyfriend going out for brunch, and I ate, and it was delicious. And I'm glad that I chose the eggs Benedict and didn't do like the healthy meal. I would have been actually really sad with cottage cheese and not with potatoes. Also, if I want iced coffee, I get iced coffee. You guys know I share that all the time. If I'm out, you usually see me with an iced coffee. I love iced coffee, and that's my little like sweet treat that I get myself. As well as, and what I've noticed is that my weight is either staying the same or it's shifting downwards slowly, and that means a lot to me. That actually like makes me go, okay, if I do portion control, if I move my body, even if it's just a little bit, even if I take a rest day, things are happening for the better. And it's amazing. Like I used to be like, oh, I need to see like extreme weight loss every day. I need to lose like a pound a day. That's what my mental state used to be like. And that's crazy to think about, because health in a healthy way, healthy weight loss, I mean, if you like start from a really heavy weight, you can lose a lot of weight at one time and it's safe to do so. But the normal or the average person should basically be losing like 1 to 2 pounds a week. So you could technically lose 8 to 10 pounds in a month to be considered healthy. So me being like, I need to lose a pound a day, trying to lose like 30 pounds in a month, that's crazy. That's the YouTube clickbait titles going in my noggin and being like, I have to know it. Like no one, I was completely obsessed when I was much younger, and I feel like for the past 3 years I've not been that obsessed, but like the good portion of my 20s I was heavily obsessed with my weight and counting calories and being upset with myself for not losing X amount of weight during this X amount of time. Like, it was crazy. And it's not good. Do not do that. I'm like, this is also why I'm making this video. Don't be me. Don't do that. As well as I feel better actually by not overexerting myself and restricting my calories and all that. I'm not exhausted all the time. Due to that, I am exhausted because of work, but not because I'm pushing myself to the extreme. I'm not constantly hungry. I don't constantly feel weak, and I'm not constantly moody like I was when I was over exercising and under eating. I'm still tired because of work. My memory is failing because I'm tired because of work, but that's a whole different thing. But when I was losing weight, my memory was very bad, and I would choose working out over sleep. Like, if it's not a good time in my life, I was also heavily diverse. All right, now we move on to section 6, which is redefining success in quotation marks, because what is success? That is a different definition for everyone depending on your goals and what you want to do. So for me, I still want to lose fat, not necessarily weight, because weight could also mean my muscles. I don't want to lose muscle, I want to lose fat. So I still want to tighten my skin as much as I can without surgery. I do not know if I do want to do lace. I can't speak now. Loose skin surgery, because I watched My 600-Pound Life a lot, and I see that it hurts, and it seems like it's very painful, like when you get up and you're in the recovery stage. So I will think of it. Like my boyfriend did say, if I want to, I can save up. We could do that. But when I said, I don't know, I heard it's painful, he said, okay, then don't do it. Because he loves me the way I am, so that makes me feel good. So if I want to, I can, but it's not like him being like, you have to, because that would be red flags and toxic if he was like, you have to do it because I don't like the way you look. But he's known me the whole time as I am now. So true love conquers all, as they say. Sorry. Anyway, and when I get back to the gym eventually, I don't know when my boyfriend and I will start, but when we do, I will be focusing much more on strength training than on cardio, because now I understand that building muscle supports my body far better than just doing cardio. Cardio is good, don't get me wrong, very good for your heart, very good for your lungs, very good to do endurance, absolutely, but I will not solely just be doing cardio and like pushing myself to the point where I'm like, my feet and my legs hurt, you know? Not a good thing. As well as my goals didn't disappear, they evolved, and that's something we don't talk about enough. And now the last part of everything, which is my reassuring you and an invitation as well. So if you're watching this and you feel like you failed at weight loss, I want you to know this: you didn't fail, your body isn't broken, and you don't need to punish yourself to deserve progress. Be kind to yourself. Your journey still counts, even if it looks slower, softer, or is different than what you see online. Because I bet you a lot of people online do not talk about the hardships that they went through with weight loss. I feel a lot of people show you what they looked like, their end result, and just kind of talked about what they did. They probably did not talk about like the mental and emotional impact that it can have on you, because it can be very detrimental to you if you're constantly thinking about calories, having to lose weight, constantly weighing yourself, and all these other things, as well as if you have always been larger, if you have problems with food, if your relationship's not the best, as well as if you like working out or moving around is hard for you, or if you're embarrassed to go to the gym, or if you don't have support systems in your life to help you through that time, it can be so hard, so difficult to do. I'm lucky that I had support. I was embarrassed to go to the gym and I just didn't want to pay for it, so I did a lot of home workouts. To be honest, the thing that I used to do was I would watch TV and like jog in place. To be honest, that was my main form of working out, and just walking, and I cut out drinking pop and juice and a lot of junk food, and that helped me right off the bat. And then of course I had to get into it, but I didn't strength train, which if if I had more information and knew that like lifting weights wasn't gonna make me bulky or any of that stuff and it would actually help me, then I would have probably invested in going to the gym when I was still living at home with my parents, since I didn't have to pay for things like rent or food. But I did not have that knowledge like I do now, and I do regret not doing it, but it is what it is. So I mainly jogged in place, and then I started like doing K-pop dance videos and aerobics and things like that. So I would suggest start with things that are easy for you to do. It could be at home workouts that you find on YouTube. It could be just going for walks. Maybe you have some equipment at home that you can start doing. Do whatever makes you comfortable and what you will be able to do without wanting to end yourself. Because if you hate your workout, you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to be motivated to do it. You're probably just going to be like quit halfway through. So make sure it's something that you want to do and that you are able to finish. And last but not least, if this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your experience. You're not alone, and you never were. So I want to hear from you. If you have started a weight loss journey, if you're thinking about it, how's it going? What are you doing? Do you have any questions? I want to hear from you because we're all in here. I was about to say like High School Musical, we're all in this together. You should be careful about saying because I know that YouTube lets copy strike people. I think I'm fine. I don't think anyone knew. But we are here together in this little community. I am here for you no matter where you're starting from or where you did start from. No matter where you are in your journey, maybe you're at the beginning, middle, maybe you're almost near the end. Who knows? It's up to you where your journey ends, but I am here for you. I want to hear about it. And I just wanted to make a video addressing this because there just is not enough videos. Or if there is, they're not being pushed out because of course the clickbait titles and losing weight fast and getting a snatched waist and a juicy peach and all these things are what people want to see. This is what people want to watch. They don't want to hear that it takes a lot of hard work and dedication and that it is going to take probably years depending on where you're starting from. And as well, you can't just keep eating like you do. You can't just keep eating snacks and fast food and drink lots of soda and other sugary drinks. You can't just do that, think you can work out and call it a day. And I know that sucks. Sometimes I miss when I was a bigger girl and I just ate and enjoyed it. But at the same time, I was not happy. I'm a lot happier now, and I still do enjoy eating out. I still do enjoy sugary drinks, though as sugary as they get is like nice coffee that doesn't have sugar-free syrup in it. But I typically like sugar-free. But I still eat like candy, not a lot of candy and chocolate. Chocolate, I would say that's a lot. And I still eat like desserts here and there. I'm not eating all these things every single day. So these are just some things that I wanted to talk about because it like I'm on YouTube and it's just like all up in my face, all of these like clickbait titles and things like that. It's like, number one, I understand through the YouTube sense that yes, you need clickbait for people to touch your video, click on it, want to watch it. But that's not good. It doesn't help me. It never did. Those kind of videos never will help me. So that's why I just wanted to be here for some sort of support for anyone who needed to see this. So if you're watching this and you've made it this far, number one, thank you so much for being this far. Honestly, let me know where you're at. I will be your number one supporter. If you don't have support, I will be your support 100%. Number two, if you have seen this, then this video was meant for you. I sound like I am some sort of tarot card reader. I also watch a lot of those, but I'm just being honest. If you saw this, then this was for you. If you resonated with any of this, this is for you. Take this as a sign. If you are someone who is overly exercising and trying to do like a crash diet or eat as little calories as possible, stop it. Baby girl, that ain't gonna help you. It didn't help me, and it's not gonna help you. If you got a little soft belly going on, don't be doing that. Cardio is good to include in your workout, but it should not be your whole workout. Okay? Just remember, you are awesome. You are amazing. Wherever you are at your journey, even if you just started yesterday, even if you're decided you're gonna start today, that's awesome. That's amazing. I'm cheering you on. Just remember, you are not failing. If you are showing up every day, if you're putting in the work, you are not failing. You are doing it. Just think to yourself, is the workout that I'm doing meant for me? Is it right for my body shape, my goals? Think about that. And I love you all, and I hope you do wonderful things today. I hope you are well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.